Hi guys, today I'm gonna show you how I do my pesto sauce. We will post the recipe on our Facebook page. I just harvested this beautiful basil leaves. They're washed and leafed. So for the pasta we're gonna need the basil, and of course we're gonna be needing garlic. We're gonna be needing a little bit lemon juice I add, and maybe a little bit lemon zest. And we're gonna add either fresh Lebanese mint or dried. I don't have fresh today, so I'm using dried. And of course we're gonna need the pine nuts, roasted pine nuts I use. And we're gonna have Romano cheese and Parmesan cheese. I prefer more Romano, like 2-to-1. Romano gives it a better taste, I think, for the pasta. And of course we're gonna have a high quality, the best quality of olive oil you can buy, because pesto is basically basil and olive oil. So if you want to have a nice sauce, you better get a good quality extra virgin olive oil. It's a good idea to have everything in place before you start the recipe. Here we zested the lemon, and we strained the mint if you don't have it already. So we use a strainer, it's easier. You put the stems there, and that's how the mint comes nice and fine, and no twigs in it. So when you have everything ready, so it's all a matter of you use your processor, and you start doing the pasta. Here we added the garlic to the food processor, and we should process it first, and then we add the pine nuts and so on and so forth. And here we added the pine nuts, and then we process it now. And here, after we processed the nuts and the garlic, now we're gonna add the cheese and the lemon zest and the mint and mix it. Here we are, and now we'll process it. And here, after we process the cheese with the nuts and garlic, now I'm gonna add some olive oil, and not all the olive oil, some of the olive oil, and then I'll process it and see how the consistency is. So after we put it the olive oil, and now we taste the consistency and the flavor. How is it? Huh?
Good.
Does it need any garlic or anything?
No, enough garlic.
Enough garlic. Okay, now we can add the basil. And now we're gonna be adding the basil and process it, little at a time. So as you can see, we add a little basil at a time, and we continue adding until we finish our basil. Here we are, we're almost done with the basil. We have one little more batch to add and then we'll be tasting it. And here we are, we've done all the basil leaves, and now we're gonna try to taste it and see if we're gonna add any seasoning. We added a little bit of salt and pepper, and now we're gonna be tasting it. What do you think? Anything? So after we tasted it, we decided we're gonna need more cheese. So I grated more cheese and we're gonna add it and taste it again. So after we added the cheese, we decided we need to add a little more garlic as well. You know, the garlic and the flavor of the basil leaves, it depends on how they taste. Like if the garlic sometimes very strong tasting, so you don't need to add more. And sometimes the basil leaves, they have a milder taste. Sometimes it's overpowering, so you really have to adjust it to your taste. And here we are, we're gonna taste it again and see if we need to add anything. What do you think? Well, you're gonna make up your mind or what? What do you think?
Good.
Good? Anything? Just right. So after we added some garlic and some salt and pepper and little cheese, so this is how you do your pesto or any other recipe. Usually you do it to your taste. You know, you follow the recipe and then you taste it and then you adjust it according to your taste, and keeping in mind that the ingredients you're using, they're not all the time they're gonna give you the same flavor that that you did the previous time. So keep on tasting it and adjusting it to your taste. So here we are. Let's pack it now. Here we are. I think we made about 8 cups here. So we're gonna give some to my mother, my sister, and my brother. And we're gonna enjoy a beautiful spaghetti dish with fresh pesto. It's nothing like it. Really, when you make pesto, you're gonna eat some pasta with pesto. It's very simple, just pasta. You just add little salt, pepper, and maybe a little more cheese, and you add the pesto, you mix it, and you eat it with a nice salad and fruits and stuff like that. All right, here we are. So enjoy it.